Hey guys, CT Craptastic here. Thanks again for taking time out of your day to join me for mine. I hope you're enjoying my videos, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the notify bell. That'll let you know when I'm producing new videos. And if you don't mind, if you like what we do here at the end of the video, go ahead and give a thumbs up. That's one of the biggest things that can help us grow the channel as it goes. Today we're going to do what I'm calling an odd way to play. An odd way to play. We're going to play the 5, the 9, and the 7 by way of a don't pass. And there's a little bit of a variation if our point is either 5 or 9. I'll cover that as we go. But I've got $600 in my bankroll, and I'm going to allocate $100 towards every shooter. So I've got enough for 6 shooters in this system. Let's go ahead and start it off with a $50 don't pass. And we're coming out. It's unprotected, so there it is. Our point is an easy 6. Always risky on a don't pass strategy when you're coming out and you're not hedged. I chose not to hedge, so that's kind of the way that I'm doing this. All right, so it's called an odd way to play. So I've got 25 on the 5 and the 9. The point is 6. We're vulnerable with the point, but we are no longer vulnerable with a 7. All right, so hopefully we hit a few of these 5s and 9s before we hit the 7 or the 6. Here we go. We're dice out, and there's a yo 11, and we've got an 8. Easy 8. Dice out. And there's the 6. That's our point. We're going to lose that $50 don't pass. These will be off. We're going to go ahead and reset. Coming out. And we got a hard 6. 6 to the point again. 5 and the 9 are back on. Here we go. Dice out. And there's the 7. Okay, so here's a wash, guys. We're going to lose the 5 and the 9, but it's going to pay on the don't pass. All right? So go ahead and put these back on the rack. We'll go ahead and reset. Coming out. It's called an odd way to play. Playing the odd numbers, and if one of the odd numbers becomes the point, we're going to play in an odd way. That's for sure. There's the 5. Now we're going to experience what that's like. All right, normally I would put 25 on the 5 and 25 on the 9. We've got the 5, the 9, the 7 covered. However, because this is our point, I'm going to go ahead and drop this into the field, and I'm going to take one of the don't pass $25 bets, and I'm going to just take it off. So now take a look at what we've got here, guys. We've got a field bet. We've got a $25 don't pass, and it's a 7, and we got a $25 9. So we see if we can roll something that's going to make some sense for us here. I'm not spending any more than $100 per shooter. So $25 in reserve. That will also go into the field if we lose the field. Here we go. And there's a 4. That's a field winner, guys. That's a field winner. So paid 25. You could parlay this if you want to. I'm just going to go ahead and put it in my reserves. And we hit it again. And there's a 3. AC Deucey. That's another field winner. $25 in the field. We're just going to play it up here. Dice out. There's a 6. That's a field loser. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and replace that in the field. Dice out. There's double bubble, trouble, toil, trouble. What do you want? However you want to say that. We got box cards. That's paying us double. I'm going to go ahead and put these down. I've got $100 in reserves here. I've got $75 on the table. I think at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take this down. And now take a look at what we've got, guys. We've got the 9 and the 7 playing against the 5. Here we go. Dice out. And there is the 7 right there. It's a push for us. Lose here, pay here. And this is our shooter. Now take a look at what we got here. It's $175. We allocated $100 for the shooter. We're up $75 with this shooter, and I'm going to go ahead and put that here to keep the shooters separate. Okay? All right. Let's set it back up again, guys. So don't pass. $50 on the don't. Here we go. Dice out. There's an easy 8. Easy 8. That's our new point. And we're calling this an odd way to play. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put the 5, the 9, place those bets there. The 5, the 9, or the 7. 7 doesn't hurt us. The 8 hurts us. So we have to try to avoid the 8. Not playing the field in this particular case because the point isn't on one of the odd numbers. So I've got the odd numbers, 5, 7, and 9, and we're ready to roll. Dice out. And there's the 7 right there. Okay. 7 doesn't hurt us. It's a push. We lose the 50. We make the 50 over there. All right. I can just go ahead and take these and call it another shooter. That's fine. Let's go ahead and start back over here. $50 on the don't pass. Coming out. And there's the 8, easy 8 again. $25 on the 5, $25 on the 9. Dice out. It's an odd way to play, and I realize it. Well, there's another 7. Wow. We're just blowing through the 7s. All right. There we go. Oops. Here we are. Dice out, or coming out. There's a 5, 3, 2, 5. Oops, I just rolled that die. It's a 3, 2, 5. As such, our point is one of the odd numbers. So we're going to place the 9, and we're going to take $25 and put it in the field, and we're going to remove $25 from this don't pass. The don't pass is one of those interesting things. Once you make the come out, you have an advantage with the 7, and so they don't mind if you take this bet down. So you can play it how you want. I'm taking 25 off of it. $100 for a shooter. Let's see if we can't make that field work for us. Dice out. There's a 9. All right. 9's a $35 winner. There it is. And we're just going to go ahead and I'm going to use just the green chips there, and I'm going to go ahead and rack the red just to save confusion. All right. Dice out. And there's a 5. That's our point. We're going to lose that $50. And the field. I said $50. It is $50. 25 on the don't. 25 on the field. Those are losers. Hit our point. And I have $50 left. So I'm going to go ahead. And in this case, I'm just going to put 25 on the don't pass. Again, this strategy is not stuck in stone, right? You can play it however you want. I'm trying to leverage the amount of money that I've got on the table. This is off here, and we're coming out. And there's hard 8. Eight's our point. I'll go ahead and drop this back on the 5. We've got the 5, the 9, and the 7. Let's see how we play. And there's a 6. And there's the point, the 8, right there. All right, guys, so here we are. Hit the point, we lose the don't. $50 on the table. At this point, I'm interested in continuing to play, so I'm going to go ahead and drop these down. Call that the end of that shooter. I lost $50 on that particular shooter, and we're going to reset the whole thing. All right? So here we go. We'll put 50 on the don't. Dice up. There's the 9. So our point is 9. Okay. I'll go ahead and take, get some change here. There's $50. And we'll go ahead and just place the 5 and the pass. And we'll take this one down. There we go. Dice out. There's a hard 4. That's a winner in the field. Place that in our reserves. Playing $100 per shooter, guys. It's an odd way to play. I acknowledge it right off the top of the bat. There's an 8. Easy 8. Rolled it over. Dice out. There's a 9. That's our point. We're going to lose our don't, but we're going to make it in the field. Oh, I forgot to take this out for the 8. I apologize. I wonder if I've done that before. And we're going to go ahead and lose this. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and play it this way. All right. We've got, we're reset. And let's see, what did I hit? Did I hit the point? Let's go ahead and wait until we hit a point for this, okay? 5 is off. There's AC Doocy on the come out. That's going to pay us $25. All right. Still looking for a point. There's the hard 8. Point is 8. Going to take one of those quarters and put it on the 9. And we're going to go ahead and keep rolling. There's the 8. That's painful. We lose that. Drop it down again. These are off. And there's the 9. All right. These are back on again because that's the 9. I'm going to drop it into the field. Dice out. And there's a 5. That's going to lose in the field. But it's going to pay 35. Right? So I'm going to go ahead and take that the $10 there, place this back in our reserves. And actually, I'm just going to go ahead and slide it back onto the field. Here we go. Dice out. And there's a 5 again. Again, we're going to lose the 25 here. We're going to go ahead and make 35 over there. We'll rack the 10 and drop it back into the field. Dice out. There's a hard 6. It's a loser in the field. Dice out. And there's the 7. It's probably the best case scenario for this particular shooter, because right now it's a wash. We lose. We lose on the 5. We gain it on the don't. And we'll go ahead and rack it up again. All right, guys. So we're actually not down too far. Going to go ahead and reset all of this. We started off with 600. Now we're just a little bit short of that right now. Let's see if we can't make it up again. Here we go. 25 or $50 on the don't. $100 per player. Here we go. Per shooter, I should say. There's a 4. So that's our point. Take 50. 25 on the 5 and 9. Dice out. There's the 7. It's a push. Pays there. We can call it the shooter. You know, I've been kind of racking it per shooter. I'm just going to go ahead and put this back in the rack, and we'll just play it straight up. Here we go. Coming out. And there's a 9. This is an odd way to play. And if we can't play the odd 9 because of the point here, which we certainly could, but I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the field. Here we go. This out. There's a 10. That's a winner in the field. Gonna make a quarter. I'm just going to bank that right here. Keep the shooter separate. Actually, I said that we weren't going to do that, so I'll just go ahead and leave it back in here. Nice out. There's the 7. All right, guys. Still going to be a push. We lose in the field. We lose on the 5. We make it on the don't pass. All right. Oops. There we go. Coming up. There's a 6. Easy 6. It's our point. It's an odd way to play. We're playing the 5 and the 9 and the 7. Dice out. There's a hard 4. Not going to help, not going to hurt. There's a 5. We'll make $35 on that one there. Go ahead and rack it. It's out. There's the 6. That's our point. We're going to lose that $50. Go ahead and reset it. These are off. Coming up. There's 9. 9's the new point. I'm going to drop that down to the field. Dice out. And that's a yo 11. That's going to go ahead and pay us in the field. I realized something that when I drop it down to the field, I want to make sure that I take off $25 off of that just because of the level of risk going on that situation. So I'm taking it off now. I hope that's not too confusing. Here we go. Dice out. And there's a Seducey. That's also a winner in the field. That's that there. Dice out. And there's the 7. All right. We're going to lose the field. We're going to lose the 5. We're going to get paid a quarter on the don't. And for the shooter, we're up a quarter. All right. Trying to claw our way out. I think this will be our last shooter here, just for the sake of the time of the video. That's out. All right, coming out. And there is a 7. Wow. Well, if that's going to be our last shooter, that's going to be our last shooter. And there we go. Should we do one more? Let's do one more. Coming out. There's a 5. It's our new point. At the point. Place that in the field. Take this one down. There we go. This out. There's the 8. It's a loser in the field. And let's go ahead and reestablish that field. Dice out. And there is a yo. It's a winner in the field. Place that here. Dice out. And we got a 9. It's also a winner in the field and on the box numbers. 25 here, 35 here. And we'll go ahead and collect. I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. Take these, place them here. Oops, I took the 9 off. I didn't mean to do that. Here we go. Dice out. There's another 9, guys. That's good for us right there. That's good for us. There's 25 in the field, 35 on the box number. And stack that. And at any point, we could quit. If I quit right here, I think I'm ahead, guys. I'm going to throw it a couple more times, see what we got. But don't be afraid to take things off the table. You still got the don't. You got to play that out one way or the other, okay? But never be afraid to say, I'm walking with a little bit of money in my pocket, all right? Dice out. And there's a 9 again. Wow. 3-peater. There's a 3-peater. 35 on the box. 25 on the field. And at this point, you know what, guys? I do feel like that. I feel like saying, all right, we've played it. We know we're ahead. I'm taking all this down. Taking all the winnings that I've made down. There we go. And we're just going to play the 7 against the 5. Here we go. 11. We would have won another 25 if we'd stayed in the field. But it's risky, you know. 7 versus the 5 now, guys. It's a 7 versus the 5. There's a 6. If we hit a 7, we make a little money. And if we hit this 5 right here, we lose that quarter. All right. So we're into it for about 21 and a half minutes here. Let's see what we've got by way of it. We start off with a $600 bankroll. There we go. So this is our original 600, and that leaves us with 75, 85, $95 in profit. You know, we walk away with a little bit of money in our pocket. It's not a huge win, but it is an odd way to play, that's for sure. I hope you've enjoyed this, and if you have, would you take the time to give me a little thumbs up? Let me know what you think of the strategy. I was struggling, but when I started thinking about this strategy, what to do if the 5 or the 9 were the point, where should I play it? I thought first I'd do the come, but that didn't make sense to me. I thought then that I would play the don't come. That ended up being painful in my practice, so I decided to go to the field. Let me know what you think, and what would you do differently? That would be helpful to me, and I'll do whatever you suggest. In fact, if you've got a strategy that you'd like me to roll out, go ahead. Leave it in the comments. I'll see if I can't do that for you. All right? Thanks again for watching. This is CT Crapstastic, and I appreciate you watching my videos.